Why is offshoring back in the spotlight? Simple. Global business never really stopped, it just evolved. As companies wrestle with rising costs, shrinking margins, and increasing automation, they're rethinking everything. And offshoring? It's right back on the table. At its core, offshoring means moving certain business operations to another country. But it's not just about shipping jobs overseas. It's about operating smarter, accessing global talent, running 24/7, and scaling more efficiently than your competitors. From manufacturing to tech support, companies across the world are rediscovering the power of offshoring. You see it in how major brands leverage factories in China or software developers in India. You hear it in how startups outsource customer service to the Philippines while sleeping in San Francisco. It's all around us. And yet, not all offshoring is created equal. There's in-house or captive offshoring, where a company sets up its own facility in a foreign country. That's control-heavy but costly. Then there's offshore outsourcing, where you hire a third party abroad to do the work. That's faster, often cheaper, but comes with trade-offs in oversight. There's even service-level offshoring, where you choose what kind of service to offshore, be it R&D, IT, or legal research. Each model has its logic. Each carries risk. So why are companies still doing it? The biggest reason is cost. Offshoring slashes expenses, especially on labor and infrastructure. In places like India or Eastern Europe, companies can get world-class service for a fraction of the cost back home. Then there's the talent pool. With domestic shortages in areas like cybersecurity and software, it makes sense to tap into markets brimming with skilled workers. Time zones? They're not a bug, they're a feature. Your US team clocks out, and your offshore team clocks in, keeping your business running round the clock. There are even tax benefits and operational efficiencies, especially if you're working with countries that offer incentives to foreign investors. But offshoring has a dark side, too. It's easy to underestimate the challenges. Misaligned time zones can slow down progress. Cultural differences can turn collaboration into confusion. And don't forget the compliance headaches, especially when dealing with sensitive data across international borders. There's also backlash, public perception. Nobody wants to be seen as the company that shipped jobs overseas, while laying off domestic workers. So how do you get it right? Start with due diligence. Vet your vendors thoroughly. Know who you're partnering with. Then establish communication protocols, use Slack, Asana, Teams. Make sure there's some overlap in work hours. Security's a big one. Lock down your IP with clear contracts and legal review. And train your teams, both local and offshore, to understand cultural dynamics. It's not plug and play, it's a process. We're also entering a new era. AI and automation are changing the game. Many of the jobs that were offshored in the past, data entry, customer support, are now being handled by machines. So companies are pivoting, combining automation with human talent offshore. That hybrid model? It's the future. And let's not forget the reshoring movement. Some companies are coming back home, driven by supply chain chaos, the pandemic, or political pressure. Intel, for example, is building chip plants in the US again. So what's the takeaway? Offshoring isn't dying, it's evolving. It's no longer a cheap shortcut. It's a strategic lever. One that works only if pulled with care. If you're thinking about offshoring, look at the full picture. The costs, the benefits, the risks, and the real impact on your team and your brand. And if you're ready to find top global talent to power that strategy, platforms like HireBasis connect you with over 60,000 vetted remote professionals around the world. Because the future of business? It's not local. It's global.